Good day, everyone. You are welcome once again to your program, our program, the program that connects families, connects friends, connects everybody. Program that tries to make us realize the need and the importance of having a good home with proper values and proper upbringing for our children. This is the program Family Connect. I'm happy to come your way once again. And I'm going to start by saying thank you to our subscribers, to those that have come to view our channel, and those that have commented and said one thing or the other that is helping us to make this program better and reach out to as many people as we can. Because with a healthy home, you are sure to have a healthy nation and a healthy world to live in. Today I'm going to be discussing maintaining healthy relationship in your home. It is as important as the air we breathe. Without a healthy home and a healthy relationship, I can bet you many of us will not be happy, will not be smiling, and they will not have that required foundation to be able to establish those values that will be lasting and will promote the best as we wish it to be. I'm going to start by saying that for you to maintain this healthy home, you need to be a friend to your spouse, you need to be a friend to your children, you need to be very good to your workers. Connecting with everyone around you is as good as being relaxed and being able to do what you need to do without having fear of any kind. So for you to do that, you have to have a healthy, cordial relationship with your workers, with your children, with people around you, with your spouse, with everybody that you think you can connect with. Because once that foundation, once that goodwill, once that natural habitation is not there, you cannot function well. You just pretend to be happy for a while. Your problems comes back. But if you can have that real foundation, that real stability of cordial relationship, every other thing will fall in place. And going further, you should try to stay happy as much as you can, because nobody else can make you happy except yourself. That is the truth. You can only make yourself happy. No other person can do that for you. Then you have to stay focused, because most times that's what we lack in our lives. Because you are looking at your neighbor, you are looking at the other person, you are comparing. And comparison, what does it do? It makes you sad. It makes your morale low. It makes you feel you are lacking everything while the other person is having everything. It's not so. Life is what you want to make of it. It's your choice. If you want to be happy, it's your choice. If you want to be sad, it's your choice. Anything that comes around you or is happening around you is by extension what you deserve. So how you handle it is now what makes it different. And how you handle it is how it makes it, whether it's light or whether it's going to be heavy for you. Then you'll be able to cope with the pressure, because all these things come and boils down to pressure. So it's the way you handle it that matters. So you have to stay happy, you have to stay focused for you to be able to do that. Then you have to, another thing that is very important in all this is striving to be noble. Nobility of the mind, nobility of the spirit is very important in our lives. Once you can become as noble as possible, everything will fall in well. You'll be better relaxed, you'll be better focused, because everything that is coming out of you is born out of nobility. They say noble minds makes everything work. So if you want the best in your life, if you want to get the best result, you have to be noble. It's what you give that you collect. It's give and take. So if you are giving out something not so good, you are going to receive something not so good too. So you don't complain, you don't blame anybody for being there. And then another thing is that we should learn to have that shoulder which everybody around us can lean on. Both our spouses, our children, even our workers, even our fellow human beings, friends we meet on the way. Because if you can be a shoulder that can be leaned on, you will now help a lot of people as well as help yourself. And that's why I chose this particular topic, maintaining healthy relationship. Because most times what we are seeing today, or what we are hearing, or people's experiences, is born out of that not being resilient enough to hold yourself, the disciplined enough to say, look, this is what it is, this is how I want it to be, so I have to be who I should be. So if you stand on that premise, you find out every other thing will just be seamless, which we as human beings should try to have. So by the time you have be that shoulder that somebody can lean on, then it will be easier to extend your hand of help. As you feel you are going through a lot, I can tell you something. Some people are going through worse situations than you. So you have to be thankful that you are even a shoulder to lean on. So when you extend that helping hand, be your child, be your ward, be your worker, even your spouse, be there for them. Let us be there for each other. Once we can do that, that healthy relationship we are looking for in our homes, I'm sure we will have it. And we will be happy having it. Then when we finish extending our hands, then there is something that many of us are still yet to appreciate. That is knowing when to be silent in every issue that comes up in your home, and knowing when to speak. Sometimes out of, yes, we are human, you can't blame somebody because you're seeing something going wrong. You don't want this to go that way. You feel this should go this way, but it's not going that way you want it to be. So for that, you are anxious. The anxiety can lead you to say things which you may not actually mean, but due to the nature or the anger or the situation you find yourself, you utter words, you say things that you don't mean. And once that happens, when you throw it out, it's difficult to call it back. But that's why I said we should learn to know when to be silent and when to talk. But even if when that happens, which is natural and happens every now and then, we should actually and equally learn to be humble enough to realize that, look, we are wrong, we got it wrong, we did it wrong. And with that, we can even apologize. Call the person, explain yourself. Explain the reason behind your action. I'm sure if you do it well, with all humility, the other person, unless the person is a devil, will accept your explanation and even understand where you are coming from. So if we can do that, we will be able to do that which is right and to have that healthy home which we are working towards. What is happening in the society, I can tell you, stems from the homes. Most of it stems from the homes, if not 70% or more than. Because if you give the right foundation and the right values, and the other home does the same, when we now meet at the bigger arena, all that has been inculcated in us will show. Even the outside influence, yes, I agree, they are there. Sometimes they can be problematic. But if that which has been inculcated is well rooted and is taken and as that which will make you or move you forward, you will not depart. No matter how much the influence is, even if it's for a while, you tend to fall, you get up, and then move on. In order not to bore you, but for you to go back, a lot of us go back, look at it, review it, and then review our homes and the pattern with which we have been running it, and see whether it's healthy enough to continue to add value to us and to our, by extension, to our society. If it's not, then let's look again, work on it and make it so. If it's already doing that, then let's work further to make it better. Because once we have that, we are good to go. I'm going to leave us here with this, and hoping that I have been able to mention one or two things that can be of help to all of us in running and maintaining a healthy home. And for us here, we ask that you always remember to come to our channel, Family Connect, and you can reach us via our email address, which is family.connect97@gmail.com, or you can write a comment to us on our channel and we will respond accordingly. I appreciate all of you, both our subscribers, those that are still going to subscribe. I say thank you for maintaining this relationship with us. Thank you for listening to me once again. I remain Chika Naman. Goodbye.